HDB has released 2 sites for executive condominiums in Sengkang and Tampines. More than 1,000 homes could be built on the 2 plots. Analysts tells us ECs continue to be popular among developers and buyers alike.
This 17,000 square meter plot of land in Sengkang won't remain empty for too long. Located at Fernvale Lane, it's up for tender under HDB's confirmed list for an executive condominium to be built. Property firm Colliers International points out the site is not near any MRT station and about 800 meters from the nearest LRT station. Despite this, one analyst believes units will be snapped up because many surrounding HDB flats will be starting to reach their minimum occupancy period, or MOP.
I think the Fernvale site will be quite popular among buyers, mainly because there are a lot of HDB flats that will be reaching MOP this year and also next year. So we are looking at about 10,000 HDB flats in Sengkang and Punggol alone. So many of these HDB owners may want to upgrade to a private home.
Developers have till 3rd March 2020 to bid for the Fernvale Lane site. The second plot is slightly bigger at 24,000 square meters and released under the reserve list. This means it will be put up for sale only if a developer's bid price is acceptable to the government. It's along Tampines Street 62, which is now under construction, and about 1 kilometer away from Pasir Ris MRT station. HDB said both sites could yield up to 1,100 residential units, though the actual number of units will ultimately depend on the developers.
There has been a dearth of new launches over the past few years. So if you're looking at like this year, there's only been one executive condominium project that has been launched, and even last year there was also only one project. And if you compare it with maybe a few years ago, like in 2012, 2013, there are around 7 to 9 projects launched within a year. So you can see that there is a big disparity in terms of the supply as well.
Property analysts say executive condominium sites continue to be popular among developers as there is strong demand for ECs from buyers. They attribute this mainly to the entry-level price point as well as the higher income ceiling, which was raised from $14,000 to $16,000 a month in September this year. With EC units about 20 to 30% cheaper over the last few quarters, experts say they will continue to be an attractive alternative to private condos. But buyers are in for a wait, as property firm Propnex told CNA that units at both sites will likely be ready for sale around mid-2021.